Hello Pickles and welcome to How To Toots 1.17. This how-to is how to build a villager breeder in 1.17. Let's go and have a look at the breeder now. Let's go out of F5 mode. So this is what we're going to be building today. You have your farm area here where you have two farmers which will farm and auto-feed each other to start breeding, so that it's auto-fed breeder. We have a bed section here which will entice the baby villagers in to fall into this stream down below, at which point they will fall into the chamber here, like this baby is, and then you can then collect them once they've grown up with this minecart system here. So at the end you will have an adult villager in a minecart ready to take wherever you would like. Let's look at the materials that we're going to need to build this. So for the villager breeder, you are going to need 160 blocks of your choice, 39 glass blocks, 29 dirt, which you're going to convert into farmland, 29 carrots, 20 wool blocks, 6 rails, 4 trapdoors, 4 half slabs, 3 powered rails, 3 beds, 2 composters, 2 stair blocks, 1 fence gate, 1 redstone block, 1 dispenser, 1 button, 3 torches, water, minecarts, and your villagers. Let's get on with the tutorial. So your build is going to be 7 across and 13 back, and what you want to do is place a wall block on that corner there and a wall block on that corner there. So they're 7 apart. And then you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back, place a wall block there, and then go along and place a wall block here. These wall blocks are going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 tall, and you want to do that for all 4 corners. You should have something that looks like this. Next, you want to take a building block of your choice. I've got calcite here because to show we're in 117, and you want to place these blocks all the way around the outside from the corners of the wall posts that you put down earlier. Just like so. Then we want to take our farmland, or dirt should I say, and we will place that all the way along here and all the way around, and we're filling in all of this square inside here. Next, we want to go to the middle of the front of our farm here. That's where this block is here. Take out 1 back from the dirt here. We are going to place a bucket of water in here. We'll place a separate block there and a glass block underneath the water there. The reason why I'm using glass, you'll see later on. We now want to grab a hoe. We will till the dirt over to make farmland. Just like so, and we can now plant all our carrots. The reason why we use carrots is because it's the one crop that will drop only itself when the farming villagers will harvest the crops. Anything else will either drop like poisonous potato, or wheat will drop seeds and beetroot will drop seeds. So that's why we use carrots, because they just drop themselves. And you should have something that looks like that. So now we want to grab the building block of our choice again. We'll come to this front corner here, and we're going to place a 3 block around the corner here, and this is going up by 3 blocks. We then come to the opposite corner over here, and we'll do the same again, 3 blocks in the corners, and we'll go 3 blocks high. Now I put glass in the middle bits here just so that we can see what the villagers are doing, but again you can build this up with any block you like, but 3 high. And we will carry on around here. We will put 2 blocks there, going 3 high, and fill the rest in with glass. Just like so. And we'll come over to the other side and repeat that process again. So this corner here, 2 blocks, and then fill up with glass to 3 high. So we should end up having a 3 high wall going around your farmland. This is where your baby villagers are getting up falling through. So what we're going to do here is we're going to stick a composter on this side and a composter on this side. We will then come inside this way. We'll put a stair block over here and an upside down stair block here. This is so that your farmers can get access. Have had problems in the past where if you put a full block over there, sometimes the farmers don't end up gaining access. We will then grab the building block of our choice and we'll build that all the way across the top of this wall here. And then we'll also put one on this side, the stair block, and one this side. We then grab our trapdoor, we'll come round the back again, and we'll place this trapdoor on the top here, and we can click it again to shut it. So this stops the adult villagers being able to come through to this side, but will allow baby villagers to fall through into the dropper zone below. So you should have something that looks like this. We're now going to build the drop chute for our baby villagers to come down, and we want to place a block here and a block here, so that's either underneath these trapdoors either side, leaving this one open in the middle. We're then going to place 2 blocks across here and 2 blocks across here, and then we're going to place one here, and then place a temporary block here, place 3 more along there, breaking the temporary block. We can place a block here and a block here, so you end up with something that looks like this. And then what we want to do is grab our water, place a water source there and block that off. And we will then place a water source here and block that off. Then we're going to come to this side and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves us with this here. We then want to place a glass block on this side. Come round to here, and we're going to place a fence gate against this glass block here, not like that. We want to come down, place it that way. To place a fence gate like this, and we can open that, and that stops the water pouring down onto the floor. We can then grab a glass block, place that on this side, and then we want to go down one more on the glass blocks, and then place half slabs on top of these. We then want to come to this side, place another full block here, building block of your choice. Place a temporary block here and a block there, breaking the temporary block. Now this is where your baby villagers are going to stand until they grow up into adults. And you should have something that looks like this. We are now going to build the retrieval system for your villagers, so how you're going to get your villagers out of this farm. We want to go to the back wall here, and we're going to come in diagonally 1 and place a dispenser. And then what I like to do, just to make it look good, is place building blocks around here like this. We will then place a redstone block here to power a powered rail. We want to place a powered rail here, a powered rail here, a normal rail, and then a powered rail here. We will then place a building block here, out 1 more, and a long 2. Temporary block, building block, and we can remove the temporary block there. And then here, we want to place a normal rail, which then makes this rail come up at an angle, which is what we want. We'll place a normal rail here, place a normal rail up there on that block there, and this rail will stay at its diagonal here. And then we can break that rail, and then they stay like this. So you want your rails to be at an angle like that. And then we can place the other 2 here, and this is where your villager will end up. What we then want to do is place a block on top of here by shift clicking onto this rail here. We can place a button onto here, and then in the dispenser you want to fill that with minecarts. So what will happen when you have your villagers in here, you can click this button here, it will dispense a minecart, power the rail. Your minecart will obviously, as you've seen there, come up through here, it will pick a villager up and then bring him through round to here. Now, what you do with your villagers after then is up to you. You can have them transported into a villager trading hall or into a zombie discount area or anything like that, wherever you want to put them. So now all that's left to do is to come inside the farm, place a half slab here. We can then grab a torch or any light source that you wish other than a full block. Place a torch in there so that will light up inside the farm. We also want to place a torch on the inside here, and that will stop anything from spawning inside there. And then we can get our villagers in. Place one there and one there. Now, as you can see, they've taken to the composters and become farmers, and they will casually walk around farming the carrots. And then eventually when they get up to 12 carrots each in their inventory, and the time is the right time of day, they will start breeding. So I'm now going to wait, and I'll bring you back in to show you that they breed. So as you can see, they've harvested enough carrots now, shared the carrots amongst themselves, and they're now ready to breed. The love hearts show you that the breeding is working. And then eventually they have a baby. Now this baby is going to see the beds and he's going to want to go and jump on them, because that is the mechanics of the baby villager. He's just saying hello to his new parents. And he will soon run over to the beds. Here we go. So he's now... sorry guys. He's now gone down here into the water stream. And he will then get picked up by the water stream, brought through here, and he will land on the block down here. Because this is too high, he can no longer jump back up onto the water stream, and he can sit there now until he has grown up into an adult villager. Now, this is the farm all complete. As you can see, it works very nicely, and as I said, you will get one villager a day out of this farm every time they feel the need to breed. Possible things that can cause this villager breeder to not work could be if you place your ceiling along this top of the wall here. So you need to place it on top, as I said earlier. If you place it down on top of this like a half slab wall across here, the villagers feel they don't have enough headroom to be able to breed, and the same for the bed section, and therefore they won't be able to recognise the beds and they won't be able to breed. Also, I have found issues in the past where people have found that the villager breeder is not working because they've set mob griefing to false, which then means the villagers can't harvest crops and they can also not pick them up either. So therefore your villagers won't be able to have crops in their inventory and therefore will not be able to breed. I'd just like to say thank you very much for taking the time to watch my tutorial. If you have any issues with it, you can join my Discord, which is in the description below. And if you go to the how to help section on my Discord, you can ask any question there to do with any of the tutorials that you have seen. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Ciao for now.